How to fix eSports FC 26 not launching and crashing to ePlay. Welcome back to Teknobalta. During our recent investigations, our technical team identified a critical launch failure affecting players attempting to boot EA Sports FC 26. We discovered that when playing the game through Xbox Game Pass, the EA AntiCheat loading screen appears normally, but once the loading bar completes, the system crashes and throws the user back to the EA Play main screen. Teknobalta has extensively analyzed this specific launch behavior and compiled a comprehensive, step-by-step diagnostic guide to permanently resolve the issue. Our initial diagnostics revealed that utilizing the built-in recovery application provided by the EA app is a highly effective first step. This native tool specifically targets and repairs corrupted launcher services that disrupt the handshake between Xbox Game Pass and EA Play. To run this, open your EA app, navigate to the Help menu, and execute the app recovery protocol to restart the service cleanly. If the internal recovery tool does not resolve the crash, Teknobalta's testing shows that you must clear the game's cache and local data. Corrupted temporary files linked to your EA account are a major cause of sudden crashes right after the anti-cheat screen. Navigate to the EA app settings, select the option to clear the cache, and completely restart your system to ensure all residual data is purged. Through our deep dive analysis, we also confirmed that certain background programs actively block the game from opening. Teknobalta recommends aggressively closing all suspicious background applications before launching the game. By reopening these closed programs one by one, our team found that you can easily identify the exact software causing the conflict. Beyond background software conflicts, the EA AntiCheat module itself is prone to installation corruption. We advise navigating to your EA Sports FC 26 installation directory and locating the EA AntiCheat installer executable. Run this installer as an administrator, select the uninstall option, and then immediately reinstall the anti-cheat software to rebuild its registry keys. Administrative privileges are absolutely essential for seamless integration between Xbox Game Pass and EA Play. Teknobalta recommends modifying the properties of both the EA app executable and the EA FC 26 executable. Check the box to always run these programs as an administrator, which grants them the necessary system permissions to bypass arbitrary Windows security blocks. Outdated graphics drivers frequently cause rendering timeouts exactly when the game transitions from the anti-cheat splash screen to the main engine block. Our team insists on performing a completely clean installation of your GPU drivers using Display Driver Uninstaller. After wiping the old drivers, install the latest certified package directly from NVIDIA or AMD's official repositories. Verifying the integrity of your game files is another mandatory troubleshooting step in our diagnostic sequence. Whether you are using the Xbox app or the EA app, right-click the game title and select the Repair or Verify option. This forces the client to cross-reference your local files with the official server repositories and automatically download any missing or corrupted dynamic link libraries. Third-party overlays are notorious for hooking into the game's rendering pipeline and triggering aggressive anti-cheat countermeasures. Teknobalta strongly advises completely disabling overlays from Discord, GeForce Experience, and even the Xbox Game Bar, ensuring no external software attempts to draw over the game screen drastically increases launch stability. Windows Defender and other active antivirus solutions often falsely flag the EA anti-cheat software as a malicious rootkit. To prevent this, you must manually add the entire EA Sports FC 26 installation folder to your antivirus whitelist or exclusions list. Doing so stops real-time scanning protocols from quarantining vital executable files during the critical launch window. Our engineers have noted that missing or corrupted Visual C++ redistributables will silently crash the Frostbite engine during initialization. You need to download the latest comprehensive package of Visual C++ runtimes from the official Microsoft website. Install both the x86 and x64 architecture versions. Then restart your computer to apply the core system libraries. Similarly, an outdated DirectX API can prevent the game window from successfully drawing to your monitor. Even if you are on Windows 11, running the DirectX end-user runtime web installer ensures all legacy components are properly seated in your operating system. This bridges any graphical API gaps between the EA launcher and your hardware. Windows frequently introduces background optimizations that inadvertently throttle game launchers during heavy processing spikes. Navigate to your Windows settings, select System, and then open the display menu to find your graphics settings. Manually browse for the EA FC26 executable and force it into the high-performance bracket to ensure it receives maximum GPU priority. A standard Windows environment is often cluttered with non-essential services that steal system resources. Teknobalta suggests performing a strict Windows clean boot by accessing the System Configuration utility and disabling all non-Microsoft services. This isolated environment eliminates almost all software variables, allowing you to test the game's launch behavior in a sterile system state. Sometimes, the game generates a faulty configuration file in your local Documents folder during a failed launch attempt. Navigate to your Documents directory, locate the EAFC26 folder, and delete the entire settings directory. This forces the game to generate a completely fresh, default configuration file the next time it communicates with the server. Operating system discrepancies between the host machine and the Xbox Game Pass backend can also trigger authentication loops. Our team verified that checking for and installing the absolute latest Windows feature updates resolves deeply rooted compatibility bugs. Ensure your operating system is fully patched, including any optional preview updates related to the gaming subsystem. Inadequate virtual memory allocation can cause the game to crash to the desktop when physical RAM becomes saturated during the boot sequence. Access your advanced system settings, open the performance options, and manually assign a larger page file size on your fastest solid-state drive. Setting a static allocation of at least 16 GB provides a stable buffer for large cache requests. Finally, if every diagnostic step has been exhausted, the core EA app installation itself may have suffered permanent registry damage. You must utilize a robust uninstaller utility to completely eradicate the EA app, leaving no leftover files or registry entries behind. Download a fresh installer from the official website and perform a clean installation to restore baseline functionality. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more.